Today, I want to ask Oberon and his buddy a question. Oberon, can anyone live the riches of life? Oh, and how does someone tap into those riches? How do you have the things that life has to offer? Money, love, joy, success? Stay tuned. Oberon says that yes, everyone can reach the riches of life. Those riches being perhaps wealth, perhaps a richness of love, of creativity, of success. There are many things available to us all. So then when I asked Oberon how, well, he said that it's all about tapping into the flow. I'm Kalyn, and I am co-founder of Living in the Flow system. And I'm here to help you figure out how to get in that flow, where everything's always working out, where you're feeling so much better, where it seems like things are just lining up for you and there's nothing to figure out. There's just enjoying to be had and desires to be fulfilled kind of thing. So what is that secret? Oberon says that he'd like for you to like our video or subscribe so that you hear this secret and so many others that we'll be sharing with you in future videos. But for this secret, what Oberon wants you to know is that it's all about the priorities in your life. You see, there are so many things going on, right? And, there's work, there's home, there's your friends, there's perhaps a trip you want to take, perhaps a move you want to make, perhaps something new that you want to do. There's so many things going on in our world that, you can get bored, but in some ways it's very hard to do. And it's really easy with all of these different things to lose sight of what's important and what should be a priority to you. When you instead really put your priorities in place, what happens is you decide what's most important, what's second most important, and maybe what's third most important in each arena of your life or each part of your life. Maybe what's most important relative to work, relative to your spiritual relationship, relative to your family, your free time, whatever it may be, relative to your health. As you do, one of the things that happens is you start to live according to those priorities, according to what's important to you. When you have meaning in your life, one of the things that happens is everything seems more valuable. And you feel good about it. You feel good about what you're doing, perhaps at work, or even in cleaning your home, if that's a priority. And when you feel good about things, and when things have more of that value and meaning, well, you can't help but start to tap into the flow because you feel better. Once you're in the flow, things happen that help you feel better still. Then you feel better still, and more things get in the flow. When you've got your priorities in place, you tend to do the things that are most important to you, to give them precedence, to give them the most importance, the most time, the most of your attention. And then they do better and you feel better. You feel like life is more valuable. You feel like you're more in the flow. Do you get a sense of that sort of, catch 22 or what do you call it? It's like you feel better and then life seems to be better, at which point you feel better. And it sort of becomes this cycle that endlessly can feed itself. Just the same, you can have a downward cycle that goes downhill. But of course, that's not what you prefer. So the way to tap into the uphill is to just constantly look at what is a priority to you. When you know what's important to you, the universe knows what's important to you. And it's so much easier for you and the universe to make sure to deliver that, to make sure that you are in the flow and tapping into the richness of life.